So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is very simple. Prelims is around the corner and we want you to get the much needed MCQ practice from the topic of current affairs alone. You see, 4 to 5 MCQs might seem like little effort right now. But these 4 to 5 MCQs would add up to more than 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs alone. And needless to say that current affairs form a very important portion of prelims. 40 to 50% of the MCQs in the exam are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. Therefore, it is pertinent for you to make this lecture series a part of your daily routine, a daily habit of yours. Alright, let's begin today's discussion with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding National Commission for Safai Karamcharis. It is a statutory body that was established in 1994 for the welfare of sanitation workers. It functions under Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. It has the power to take suo motu action on issues affecting sanitation workers. Okay. So the thing is that the reason why NCSK was in the news was because recently Union Cabinet announced that it is going to extend the term for this commission. The thing is that this commission was established under National Commission for Safai Karamcharis Act 1993. So it was established under a law made by Parliament, hence it's a statutory body, and it was established in 1994. So the law was passed in 1993 and this commission was established in 1994. The purpose was very simple. It was created for the welfare of sanitation workers. Absolutely correct. Now this commission works under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Okay. Not under Ministry of Jal Shakti or Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. No, Ministry of Social Justice. The thing is that NCSK would investigate complaints or take action on complaints filed to it if there is any violation of any laws with respect to Safai Karamcharis or with respect to sanitation workers. So it has the power to investigate, it has the power to look into the matter with respect to any complaints against or any complaints against the welfare of these Safai Karamcharis. But if there is no complaint and NCSK finds out all by itself that something is not going right with the welfare of sanitation workers, then it can take unilateral suo motu action itself. Suo motu means that the commission is taking action all by itself without any complaint being filed. So this is also correct. Only two are correct. The answer is B. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary? It is located at the border between Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh and is bisected by Chambal River in two parts. Its savanna-like habitat and enough prey base of chital and nilgai make it an ideal location for translocation of African cheetahs. Under Project Cheetah, the animals are being translocated from Kenya and Zambia. Alright. So look, the thing is that there used to be a time when India had Asiatic cheetahs. There are two types of cheetah species, Asiatic cheetahs and African cheetahs. Okay. But Asiatic cheetahs became extinct from the Indian subcontinent. Now, India wants cheetahs in its backyard, in its wildlife. Therefore, India launched Project Cheetah. Under this Project Cheetah, African cheetahs would be brought in from Africa and repopulate Indian landscape with these African cheetahs so that cheetahs may roam around again in Indian wildlife. Okay. Now, under Project Cheetah, cheetahs are being translocated from Namibia and South Africa. Okay, so this statement is false. Now, first batch of cheetahs have already been translocated to India and they have been translocated to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Now, a second batch of cheetahs is being translocated from South Africa actually to Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary. Now, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary is also in Madhya Pradesh, and it lies at the border of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, not Uttar Pradesh. Okay, but yes, Chambal River bisects it into two parts. This is correct, but it lies at the border of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Okay, now the reason why Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary is chosen is because African cheetahs are used to savanna-like climate. Okay, savanna climate or savanna habitat. These are savanna basically is a tropical grasslands found in Africa. Okay, so Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kuno National Park also have these grasslands. Okay, because cheetahs find it. Cheetahs. The most suitable habitat for cheetahs is these grasslands, and Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary has these grasslands. Plus, these cheetahs won't have any paucity of food because there is enough prey base. There is spotted deer called chital and nilgai for these cheetahs to hunt. So these cheetah populations can multiply. So this is correct. Only two. All right. Question number 3. Which of the following statements regarding sex chromosomes in human body is correct? Okay. Humans have 23 pair of chromosomes, including one pair of sex chromosome, XX female, XY male. Egg cells always carry an X chromosome, while sperm cells carry either X or Y. SRY gene is found on X chromosome and acts as the master switch for male development. Okay, hear me out carefully. Now, our DNA has 22 chromosomes, which decide our bodily physiology. Plus, we have one chromosome, one pair of chromosomes, which decides our sex. Okay. Now, what is this one pair of chromosome? It is either XX or XY. If your chromosome is XY, then you're most probably male. If it is XX, then you're most probably female. And how is that decided? You know that a baby is formed in the womb of a mother when sperm fertilizes an egg. Yes, the thing is that egg, that is the female reproductive thing. Okay, so egg always has X chromosome. Sperm can either have X chromosome or Y chromosome. If the sperm has Y chromosome and that sperm fertilizes the egg, then male child would be born. If the sperm brings X chromosome and fertilizes the egg, then female child would be born. Alright, so first statement is correct, second statement is correct. Now, on the Y chromosome, which is found in boys, males, right? There is a particular gene called SRY gene. This gene is responsible for development of male organs, male characteristics in a baby inside a mother's womb. Okay, so with this gene, basically this gene actually activates the procedures for development of male sexual organs inside the mother's womb. Okay, now this gene would automatically be found on Y chromosome. Why would it be found on X chromosome? If this gene is found on X chromosomes, then even females would develop those male characteristics. That doesn't happen. Okay, so this is false. 1 and 2 only. Question 4. Which of the following is correct about Indian Railways? It is a statutory body headed by Railway Board whose chairman reports to the Railway Ministry. Okay. Territorially, it is divided into 19 zones with each zone headed by divisional railway manager. The latest zone to be added was South Coast Railway Zone. Now, the reason why this was in the news was because recently Government of India created a new zone for the railways called South Coast Railway Zone. So this part is correct. This takes the total tally of zones to be 18. Okay, so this South Coast Railway Zone is the 18th zone. Alright. So if that is the case, then statement 2 should be incorrect because it writes 19 zones but the total tally is 18. Yes, but no, it is correct. The thing is, we have 18 territorial zones plus we have one zone which is known as Metro Railway Kolkata. Okay, Metro Rail Kolkata, Kolkata's metro is part of Indian Railways and it is the 19th zone. So technically we have 19 zones if we include Metro Kolkata. Okay, and each zone is headed by a general manager, not a divisional regional manager. So this statement becomes false. Okay, each zone is headed by a general manager. The thing is that each zone is headed by GM, and each zone is divided into various divisions, territorial divisions. Each division is basically headed by a divisional railway manager, DRM. Okay. Now, Railways is a statutory body headed by Railway Board whose chairman reports to Railway Ministry. This is absolutely correct. Alright. So, the correct answer would be 1 and C. And last, consider the following statements regarding Guillain-Barré syndrome. It is an autoimmune disorder that affects the central nervous system and can lead to paralysis. The cause for this disease is Zika virus infection. Plasmapheresis is the most common form of treatment administered for this disorder. Now, Guillain-Barré syndrome is an autoimmune disorder. And what do you mean by autoimmune disorder? Well, your immune system, which should attack diseases, bacteria, viruses entering your body. This immune system becomes so hyperactive that it attacks your own body. Okay, such types of diseases in which immune system attacks your own body, such type of disorders are known as autoimmune disorders. Okay, now Guillain-Barré syndrome is a specific type of autoimmune disorder in which the immune system starts to attack your nervous system, your nerves. Okay, now your nervous system is of two types. Okay, central nervous system, which includes your brain and spinal cord, and peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system means the nerves coming out of brain and spinal cord that enter your hands, your organs, your legs, feet, everywhere in your body. Okay, that's why you feel pain when someone hits on you on your leg or hand, because there are nerve endings there which carry the message to the brain and a pain sensation is delivered, right? Now, brain and spinal cord are known as central nervous system, but all the other nerve endings in every part of your body is known as peripheral nervous system. Guillain-Barré syndrome impacts your peripheral nervous system. So the nerve endings in different organs of your body, even skin, they start to get damaged. Okay, and initially you will feel numbness, lack of pain, you won't feel anything in your arms and legs, and eventually it might lead to paralysis also. Okay, so it is an autoimmune disorder that affects peripheral nervous system. Okay, now as of now, no cause for this disease has been identified, shortly identified. Okay, there is no particular cause for this disease, but WHO says that generally this disease is preceded by an infection, or viral. Okay, only after an infection you develop a you can develop a Guillain-Barré syndrome. Not always, but generally. Okay, but no cause has been identified. No particular cause has been identified for Guillain-Barré syndrome. So this is false. Generally, after Zika infection, people have had Guillain-Barré syndrome, but we cannot surely say that Zika virus is the cause for behind it. Okay. Now, whenever you are suffering from Guillain-Barré syndrome, the only form of, or the most common form of treatment is plasmapheresis. Why? Because immune system or your immunity cells, white blood cells, okay, these are found in your plasma. And when your immune system becomes active, that means these cells in the plasma are becoming active. So plasmapheresis is a technique in which the entire plasma is extracted from a patient's body and replaced with different types of fluids. Okay, this can somehow cure, not cure, but treat Guillain-Barré syndrome. So this part is correct, only 3, and the answer is C. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm sure it has added value to your preparation, but it would add more value if you revise this lecture as well. Make sure you do revise it. All right. And by revision, I mean going through the written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ provided in this lecture. Okay. Now, you can find those solutions in our notes and those notes are available on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below this video. Make sure you click on that link. It will take you to our Telegram channel, and from there you can download the notes for not just this lecture, but all the other lectures featuring on our YouTube channel. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.